Hi Aquarius, this is Eileen with your September 2019 Psychic Tarot card reading. And you're starting the month of September with the Four of Wands card. This is a nice card. It's talking about some happy get-togethers, celebrations with loved ones, possibly a romantic partner or family, friends. You may be attending something like a wedding or an anniversary or some other party of some sort, or even taking a little vacation in September, possibly with a loved one or a romantic partner. Oh, this is a general reading also, and so some of these cards may resonate with you while others may not. When I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on your circumstances. And I am reading the meanings of the cards as well as tuning in on a psychic level. So you may be having some enjoyable get-togethers with friends, family, possibly romantic partner. You may actually have just recently met someone who's a very good match for you in recent months, or you may meet that person in September. You could be possibly getting engaged, getting married, or that romantic partner may be expressing their feelings to you or showing you their feelings, even if they're not doing a lot of talking, because action speaks louder than words. They may be doing things to show their feelings for you. I do feel like for a number of Aquarians that the timing is right for the right person to come into your life. So you may have already met this person in recent months, or else they're circulating around you now, or you could be meeting them just in the upcoming between now and the next couple of months, between now and October or something. I'm getting some really good love energy here. And so this is good news for a number of Aquarians, because this is a romantic connection that's from a previous lifetime. This is someone you're supposed to be with for a happy love relationship. So, and it's all about the timing. So it may be the right timing for you. It may not be. Again, it's a general reading. So if it's the right time, then it's happening. And you may even be, what I want to say, almost like you're wondering if it's too good to be true. I'll put it that way. But this person is very real and very sincere that I'm tuning into. So they're going to prove to you that they just want to be with you. They're not just saying nice things that you want to hear and then looking around when you're to see who else is out there. So if this is your right timing, then this person will be around you. If it's not the right timing for you, because it's a general reading, then there may still be another time up ahead that is the right time for you. But for some Aquarians, this is it. This is the time frame right around now. Okay, now the next card that you have is the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is talking about being extra cautious with your money in September. You may have been working hard. Maybe at some point you didn't have too much money, and you have a little more now than you did in the past, and you're holding on to every dollar and keeping yourself on a budget and feeling like you better be extra careful right now. Now, this is not in line with the philosophies of the law of attraction. And I always advise everyone to learn about the laws of attraction, because the more you feel confident and safe and like there's plenty to go around for everybody, and you have confidence that your flow is coming to you, your prosperity, you're going to have your prosperity one way or another. You're going to always land on your feet. The more you think and feel that way, the more the universe will match those conditions for you. If you feel fearful, you're closing the doors. You're closing the windows to the universe to send the flow of prosperity into your life. Now, it's always wise to have a budget and not be foolish in your spending. You know, you want to save some money, but you want to treat yourself too. If there's a restaurant you like to go eat at, you should treat yourself and go eat there. Or if there's something you've been wanting to buy for yourself that you don't think is that extravagant, then, you know, you should treat yourself. don't feel afraid. Don't go into fear. I guess that's the message here. You got to be in the flow so the universe can keep the flow coming to you. So that means you got to let go of some money while you're receiving the money. And then now also on the other hand, this page, I'm sorry, I said page, it's a four of pentacles, can represent a person for you also who could be of a romantic interest. Now this person, you may, if you're married, possibly you're married to this person, so you already know what you have. But if this is someone you're engaged to, or you're getting kind of serious with, or maybe you're just now dating them, and you're noticing they're very budget-minded, and I'm being very polite here, they or penny pinchers is what I mean to say. You need to think about that. Look at the reality of this situation, because this person is very stable. I mean, the pentacles, those are the earth signs. Typically, this person might be an earth sign. They might be like a Taurus or a Capricorn, a Virgo, and they're very stable-minded. They want, you know, they work hard for the money they make. They want to have a good home and a family and the whole thing, and they're pretty steady people. So this person, you may not have any trouble with them cheating on you or lying to you or doing any of that, but they might, you know, no matter how much money they have, they might always want you to live on a tight budget. They might be very critical of you if you go out and buy yourself something with your own hard-earned money you made from your own job, and disapproving and making you feel uncomfortable or guilty, like you shouldn't have done that. So if this is someone you're dating, getting serious with, possibly engaged to, you might want to stop, back up, take a close look at this. Because is this how you want to spend your life? Is this the way you want to live? You could live in a big mansion with this person, have piles of money sitting in the bank, but that money's staying there as far as this person's concerned. It's not to be spent. So something to think about for if this applies to you. Again, it's a general reading. This card may not apply to you. So, but if it does, give that some thought. Okay. Next card you have is the Ace of Pentacles. I like these pentacles because you got this one here. You got the Ace. You have, what else did I see? 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. You have some good cards. Page of Pentacles. So I like all these money cards. These are good. So with the Ace of Pentacles, this is talking about some success for you in some new venture, new job. Maybe you've got some great ideas you've been pondering about a business that you want to start. There's just so much potential here. It's very promising. This is very good energy. I get a lot of really good positive energy here. And I'm feeling that if you are just starting a new business or starting a new job, or possibly you're just getting promoted in your job, or you know, something's going well for you and you're feeling good about it and optimistic, and you know, there's good ahead for you. This is very promising and very encouraging, this Ace of Pentacles card. I always recommend everybody learn about the law of attraction so that you can be in that flow of prosperity, because that's what this card is about, being in the flow, receiving the prosperity, feeling like you're radiating out that prosperous energy and you're receiving all the prosperity and all the good into your life that you can have, that you want to receive. And that's what all this is about. So the more you think and feel that way with your emotions, you got to feel it. You can't just tell yourself good things and be worried and fearful. You got to feel prosperous. You got to feel safe and secure and confident, like you're always going to land on your feet. Just always believe that inside of yourself, because the more you do, the more the universe will create those circumstances for you. Even if you have a difficult time with something and some money challenges or whatever, you'll keep landing on your feet. You'll keep coming back and bouncing back up. So, but I'm getting, there's so much good energy here in your reading this month. Next card you have is the Queen of Wands. Now, the wands do relate to the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Queen of Wands. Now, some of you may be in the position of the Queen of Wands in the month of September. You may be embodying the thoughts and feelings and emotions of the Queen of Wands. She has worked hard. She is a very hard worker, can be sometimes impatient, not always. The fire signs don't like to go slow. They like to hurry and get things done. They're impatient. They want things now. So you might be feeling a little bit that way if this is you in the month of September. Like you've been working hard, you're making progress, you're getting things done. You might look at other people around you, and if they don't seem to be keeping up, you're wondering, what's with them? Why don't they get up to speed here? So, but it's not. This is not a negative energy. This is a positive energy here. For you also, the Queen of Wands, if this is not you in September, this may be someone in your life. This could be like a manager or an owner at a company that you work. This person, this Queen of Wands, if it's someone in your life, you can benefit from this person, because even though they can be, sometimes just they can be a bit of a workaholic, because the fire signs are hardworking, and depending on what sign they are, they can be very hardworking and be a little bit of a workaholic here and there, but they like to have their time off too and enjoy what they have. But they stay busy. This is somebody who stays very busy, and so sometimes they do tend to get a little impatient with people, or can be a little bit quick-tempered too. But they're not the type that would be holding grudges or anything like that. If this is someone around you in your workplace, like a manager, owner, you can benefit from this person. If they see you're working, doing good quality work and pretty honest and sincere, and you're doing the right things, this person can benefit you if you want to get that raise or promotion, or you want to transfer perhaps, or if you're applying for a job and this is who's doing the hiring. If this person gets the impression that you're a hard-working, dedicated kind of person, they're going to be interested in hiring you. So, but I mean, they don't want to just give things away to people, but they are willing to reward those that they feel are deserving. They're generous. The fire signs are basically generous people, okay? They look for reasons to say yes, but it needs to make sense. So whoever this is, this can be a beneficial person for you if this is someone around you in the month of September. But the energy is good, and you may be in the place of the Queen of Wands in September, in doing well, working hard, but at the same time feeling like getting a little impatient. Or even I'm getting to from this person that whoever this is for that I'm tuning into, that you're longing to meet the right person also. You work hard, you've achieved a certain amount in your life, but you don't have the right mate for yourself yet. And you're picky. You don't want just anybody anyway. You want the right one for you. And so it's a little lonely sometimes. However, you're very independent, self-sufficient. It's not like you need someone, but you want someone who's right and who's very compatible. And I feel like there is someone you're going to be meeting. And you've been hurt before. You've been hurt pretty bad in relationships, whoever I'm tuning into here regarding this, that you've given your heart and had your heart broken. And so you know you're capable of loving a lot and giving a lot, and you don't want to give it to the wrong person. So you're being cautious, and but you will meet someone that's right for you, that's going to deserve your attention and love. That's what I'm getting, whoever I was tuning into there. That might be just one person or maybe a few people. The next card you have is the Tower card. Now, this is a major arcana destiny card. It's talking about some Aquarians have been in some circumstances, whether it's a relationship, a living arrangement, or a work situation that something wasn't right with it anyway. And so it might finally crumble in the month of September. However, I feel like whoever has this Tower energy, because it is a general reading, so you may get it, you may not. It's an opportunity to make a new beginning on solid ground, whether it's for a personal relationship, a living arrangement, a work scenario. it wasn't, things weren't lined up right in this situation. That's what I'm getting here. It wasn't aligned correctly for you and for your life. And I feel like on some level you knew that, even though you may have been trying to give it your best and trying to keep things steady and keep things smooth. But you were dealing with people, whether it's one person or several people, that don't really have it together like you do. That's what I'm getting for whoever I'm tuning in for. You're much more together than those people are, and they're kind of self-destructing, and you're being kind of pushed out of the picture by the universe, because the universe will do that. Sometimes if you stay in a situation too long that's not in alignment with who you are and where you're supposed to be in your life, you will get squeezed out if you don't leave voluntarily. And it's easy to get complacent and think, oh, I hate to start all over again. It's so much trouble, whether it's a relationship, a job, a living arrangement. So you kind of stick it out and think, oh, I'll just deal with this a while longer. Sometimes the universe says, no, it's time for you to go. You got to leave the nest, and they just squeeze you out. And so, and then later you get back on your feet, you make a new beginning, you're in a better situation, and then you look back at that and think, oh my God, why did I even stay that long? So that's what I'm getting here from this Tower card. Whoever is affected by this, it's for your best good, even though it may be stressful when it's going on, because usually these Tower incidents are stressful. They're upsetting. It's some kind of upheaval of some sort, whether small or big. But it will, you're in good shape. That's what I'm getting very strong. If you're affected by this in September, you're in very good shape to move on. You're going to do well for yourself in another scenario that's going to be much better for you. So, okay, next card you have is the Nine of Pentacles. I love this card too. Great card to have. The Nine of Pentacles is talking about enjoying your prosperity, your success, the fruits of your labor. You've been working hard. You've been patient and just trying to balance your life the best you can. And so you're going to stop and enjoy what you have for a little while in September, as you should. No use being a workaholic and not even having time to stop and enjoy whatever you're working for. I mean, that seems to be very common in the world we live in. Everybody stays so busy that a lot of times it's hard just to stop and enjoy what you have. So it looks like you might just do that for yourself in September, which is fantastic, to enjoy your prosperity because you're in the flow. So I feel like you might, for a lot of you Aquarians, you're already practicing the law of attraction, whether or not you're consciously thinking about those terms. You're in that flow where you're working, you're doing well, you're attracting more prosperity to yourself. You're being rewarded for all the fruits of your labor, for living a good life. And you're enjoying your home environment. You're enjoying your relationships, whether it's with friends or relatives or whatever, or just enjoying yourself on your own. You might live alone, but you've got your home the way you want it. You like your nice things. You're very aware of what you want for yourself and your life. And so this is just a real, I get so much good energy from this card. This is such a good omen for you. And again, anyone who's not doing well, embrace the laws of attraction. Start feeling prosperous, feeling grateful for all that you have, because we all have plenty to be grateful for every day. There's little things, there's big things. Just look around you and have an attitude of gratitude for all the good that you have and all the good that you get to enjoy every day of your life. And the more you do that, the more the universe delivers more for you to be grateful for, more for you to enjoy and be happy about. And that's what it's looking like. So I'm getting here a number of Aquarians are already in the flow. You're doing it and you're living it and you're enjoying it and it's making you feel good. And you know you plan to continue to live your life this way. So much good energy here. I just love that card. Next card you have, here's another really good one, the Eight of Pentacles, right alongside the Nine. And the Eight of Pentacles, this is about doing work that you enjoy, that you're really good at. Now, you may just be starting out in your career where you're doing something and just doing really good quality work, though. You know your work inside and out. You're learning things. When you learn something, you learn it really well. Now, also, for some Aquarians, you might just still be like in school or something, taking courses for this work that you will be doing. However, I feel a number of you are in some sort of career or job situation. You might even be self-employed, have some business of your own, but you are really focusing all of your energy on what you're doing and being very exact about it. I get all this attention to detail I'm getting from this card. So you're very conscientious about everything that you do in your work, in your money making, whatever you're doing for your prosperity to make the money that you want to make in your life. And so you're just doing very, very good quality work. And people are recognizing this, and you're going to continue forward and do even better. So you're making money at this, and you're going to continue to make more money. You're going to build upon this. Now, for some Aquarians, this Eight of Pentacles could represent a person who's going to be around you on a romantic level in the month of September. And this person is in this position where they're doing well in their chosen field, whether they're self-employed or they work for a company in some kind of business or some other line of work, and they're very conscientious. They're planning. They really look at the big picture of what they're doing, how they're going to do it. They're making plans and just moving forward on their plans and achieving things in their life and their career, and they will continue to do this. So this would be a great match for you if this is your romantic interest, someone that's with you now or that you meet in September, because this person is very steady and honest and real, well-adjusted, and just focused on what's good and what they want to do and how they want to improve and do better for themselves. And so this person, I don't feel like they're ready to be settling down and getting married or something right now, but moving forward, this person, because they're focusing more on their career. However, this person in the future will be a really good mate, but they could be somebody good who could be around you in the short term, though, getting to know them. Okay, otherwise, this is you in this position for a lot of you Aquarians anyway. Next card you have is, they call it the Hanging Man in this deck, and the other decks it's usually called the Hanged Man. So you may be in a position in September where you're kind of waiting on something, like you're waiting on something to change. You may be waiting to start a new job. You might be still applying for jobs and waiting to see if you get that new job that you're applying for. Or perhaps you're waiting to see about a move, a relocation. That's what I'm getting. For some of you, there's something about relocating, moving, whether you're moving within the city you live now or possibly moving to a completely different area. I am getting that for somebody. That's maybe one or a few people I'm getting that for. There's relocation coming up. However, you're just waiting for all the details to come together, or something like that. Maybe you're waiting, you're saving money for that move. I feel like also for someone, there's something about a relationship you're waiting on. It's a relationship with another person. I'm feeling for someone, this might just be one person I'm tuning in for. There's someone had said something to you. This is in the way of a romantic relationship, to make you feel like they're going to be seeing you. They want to be with you. Something like that. They said something, and then they have kind of disappeared or backed off in some way, or all of a sudden now they're not saying anything. And it's leaving you kind of hanging there, like not knowing, well, are they still thinking that? I mean, did something change? I didn't do anything. What's going on? Kind of like you're bewildered and you don't know what's going on. You're kind of up in the air on the whole thing. So you're not really going out and meeting somebody new. You're kind of in a holding pattern, waiting on this person. However, I feel a sense from this person of not really being that not really caring about you that much. I'm just getting right to the point, okay? They feel even a little bit indifferent. Yeah, I'm getting some kind of mixed feelings like that. My feeling is you should not be waiting on this person. If they're not being really direct with you and getting to the point and letting you know, if they want to continue to see you or start seeing you or whatever it is, move on. And if they want to come back later and try to get back in touch with you, fine. Don't be waiting on someone or something that's not giving you some kind of positive feedback to give you a reason to wait. If they're just kind of leaving you not knowing what in the world they meant, then why bother? Apparently they're not that interested. This same scenario might apply in a job situation. If there was a job you were applying for and they've just been very vague with you or something, keep looking. Don't be waiting on anything or anyone. I guess that's my advice here. Same scenario if you're waiting on maybe moving somewhere. Maybe you wanted to move to a different location, or you wanted to either, whether you're renting a place or buying a place. If you're not getting clear information, feedback, whatever, don't count on it. Just keep looking. And if all of a sudden they're talking to you and they're giving clarity and they're interested, fine. But don't wait on people or circumstances if you're not getting good reasons to wait. But this is not a bad place to be if you already know where you're going and what's going on and you're just waiting to make that change. It does give you a chance to think about things and look at things objectively to make those kind of decisions for your life that are the best too. So the Hangman is not a bad place to be. It's a good time to examine everything and look at things very objectively to make the best decisions for you. Next card you have is the Six of Swords. This is saying that you may be moving on from some difficult circumstances now. You're leaving those things behind. I'm feeling for some of you that you're still, some of the difficult people or situations are still attached to you in some way. You have not completely extricated yourself yet, but you're doing it. You're on the way. You're moving in that direction to completely extricate yourself from some difficult, stressful situation, relationship, person, whatever it is. Could be a job situation that you're still not quite gone from, but it's your intention to move on. Maybe you didn't get just the job you want lined up yet. For others of you, you may have already put your plans in motion. Everything's in place now. You've got another job you're going to. Or maybe you're just ending a relationship that did not work out well, and you're moving on from that. I do feel relocation for some of you, that you're moving maybe from a physical place you've been living, and you're moving and because there were difficulties, some kind of stressful circumstances, you're moving on to better, calmer waters now. So, but I do feel very strongly for whoever's affected by this card, the Six of Swords in September, by the end of September, that you haven't completely healed from it. You're still feeling very protective of yourself. Kind of like when you go through a difficult time and you feel like you were mistreated in some way or had some really difficulties, whether it was financial or dealing with people or some relationship, job, whatever it is, and you feel like you kind of got bombarded somehow and it was so stressful, and you haven't yet healed from that, but you will. It just takes time. The further you get it into your past, the more you'll kind of drop off those layers that were hanging on you, that you kept feeling that energy, that heavy energy, that stressful energy. So you will be able to heal. You just got to extricate yourself from the situation, get into calmer waters, and then little by little you'll start feeling more like your natural self. So this is good news if you're affected by this energy in September. Last card you have, another Pentacles. You got the Page of Pentacles. This is about good news coming your way, about money, finances, possibly about something academic. So maybe if you were applying to go to a particular college or whatever, you might find out that you've been accepted. Or, but for others, of you. This could be some good news about a new job that's coming your way, or a promotion, raise, or possibly that transfer you wanted. Some of you, it might have to do with a business that you have, that you're getting money coming in. You know, you were expecting some money coming your way, and it's coming now. Either it arrives, or you've got solid information that it's on its way. You could even be, somebody could even be getting an inheritance, or some other money that's due you that you were waiting on, whatever it is. And you might have been some, you know, like a legal case of some sort where you had money that was supposed to be getting delivered and you were waiting on it. The money might finally arrive, or you find out definitely that it is coming your way soon. There's some kind of scenario like that. So this is a good card to have. Now, on the other hand, for some of you Aquarians, this Page of Pentacles could represent a new person in your life in the way of a romantic interest. Now, normally the pages are people that might be in their 20s, maybe 30 or something like that. So, so if you're in that age bracket, if you're like in your 20s or 30 or whatever, this, and you're single and looking, this could apply to you. So this person, and so they might be of an earth sign, since the pentacles relate to the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this person might be around you in your workplace. Possibly if you're a student at school, it might be another student. Could be someone around where you live, or where you socialize with your friends or whatever. And this person, since they might be an earth sign or just have a lot of that in their chart, they're very steady, very down to earth. This person might be kind of new in their career, just starting out, or maybe just in school studying for their career. But they're going to do well long term. This person will do well for themselves financially long term, have a pretty good solid life and all that. Anyway, they're going to be attracted to you and wanting to get to know you, but be a little shy. So this person won't be getting pushy about it. They'll be just trying to get your attention or get acquainted with you little by little, maybe as a friend to begin with. So if, you know, if, like I said, if you're in your 20s, maybe 30-ish or something, and you're single and looking, just be receptive. This is a nice person. They're very nice and down to earth and honest and hardworking. This person has good traits, good character traits. So it's not a bad person to have in your life, even for a friendship. Okay. So now this deck I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. And what I want to do now is pick one card from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck by Doreen Virtue. And if you like my videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. And hit that notification bell when you do, so you'll be notified when I post new videos. I've got so much sunlight coming through here. I see a lot of glare in the image. I'm going to try to turn off another light and see if that helps a little bit, because it's too much glare on the screen right now. Okay, let's see if that makes a little, still see a lot. It's coming from the window right here from the sun. All of a sudden it's back and forth. It's cloudy and then it's sunny. Okay. So, and if you have subscribed already, I thank you for your subscriptions. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Be sure and check for your rising and moon signs as they're coming available also, because you might find insights and messages that pertain to you in your rising or moon sign videos. Okay, so Magical Mermaids and Dolphins. What's your message for Aquarius for September? What's the message for Aquarius for September 2019? Aquarius. What's the message for Aquarius? Okay, I'm going to give it one more shuffle. Then I'll fan them out. Okay, let me fan these out. And see which one wants to come out of here. Oh, I like this. Okay, this one says playtime. The dolphins know the importance of playing, as joy creates miracles and manifestation. I totally agree with this. This is a true statement. It's so, when you're happy and joyful in your heart, you attract magic into your life. You attract miracles. And that, again, is tying in with the law of attraction. And so, and it looks like some of you are going to have some time in September that you are enjoying yourself and having some fun. So this is a great message. Playtime. The Dolphins know the importance of playing as joy creates miracles and manifestation. Love that message. That's so true. Okay, now I'm going to pick one card from Nature's Whispers by Angela Hartfield with artwork by Josephine Wall. Okay, so what's the message for Aquarius for September 2019? What's your message for Aquarius for September? What's the message for... Oh, I almost dropped the cards. What's the message for Aquarius? I'm trying to be so careful shuffling these because they're real thick, and I noticed they were starting to bend when I was shuffling them a different way, so I'm trying to be a little more cautious with them. Okay. Oops, let me go ahead and fan these out. Okay. Which one? Okay. This one says, be your best self always. Number 24. The mermaid's riding on the seahorse. Look at the beautiful colors. I love all the imagery in these. I wish I had talent like that. Wow. Be your best self always. Let me look this up in the booklet. Number 24. Okay, let's see. All right, 24. Okay. Here it is. Be your best self always. Check in with yourself. How are you feeling at this moment? Are you being the person you aspire to be? Remember that you determine how you feel. You are constantly choosing to feel the way you feel. It is understandable. We are all human, and there are times that we don't feel 100%. You drew this card to help you to remember to access the highest level of emotions now. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Do your utmost to achieve more, love more, and to be your best. And this, again, I'm tying this in with the law of attraction also, because when you feel good and prosperous and successful and happy, you are attracting so many good things to yourself. Okay, now last but not least, I'll pick one. I'm doing this one now, this other deck with the angels. This is, I think it's called Messages from Your Angels. Let me look at the box. Where is it? Let's see. Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. That's what this deck is here. Okay, let me shuffle these. Okay, what's the message for Aquarius for September? Aquarius. What is your message, angels, for Aquarius for September? For Aquarius for September. Okay, I'm going to give it another shuffle and fan these out. Okay, what's your message for Aquarius for September? Oh, I like this. This one says, Aurora, you are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend, because others will soon become inspired by your example. Oh, I love this. This is a great message to end on. Aurora, you are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend, because others will soon become inspired by your example. That is a fantastic message. I love that. Okay, Aquarius. Well, I hope you're happy with your reading for September. And let's see, be sure and check your rising and moon sign videos too. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. And be sure and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post new videos. Okay, have a wonderful September, and thank you for watching my video.